Commemorations are being held in Italy to mark 80 years since the Allied forces won the Battle of Monte Cassino, one of the bloodiest in the Second World War. Tens of thousands of troops from a number of countries, including the UK, were killed before the mountaintop monastery and the nearby town were captured from the Nazis. Our correspondent Kasia Madeira is there and has been following the memorial events.
Hello, welcome to central Italy, to Cassino. We're in the Commonwealth War Cemetery where preparations are underway. Just have a look at this. Troops who are now preparing to honour those who were killed in those battles 80 years ago for Monte Cassino. And if you just look up there, that's the monastery, and that's where such intense fighting took place, as my report shows.
On a mountaintop perch, the monastery that was worth fighting for. But with heavy losses on both sides, victory came at great cost.
Big Italian railway guns are ranged against the German lines
By the end of 1943, Allied advances into Italy had forced the Germans back, but blocking the route to Rome was the town of Cassino.
It's no longer possible to speak of Cassino as a town. This is how it looks today.
The battle that took place here is often described as the most bitter and brutal of the Second World War. It lasted for more than 4 months in appalling conditions during the harshest Italian winter on record. History hasn't always appreciated the sacrifice of those who fought here. They were known as the D-Day Dodgers, mocked for missing the Normandy landings. Yet the sacrifices were high, with countries including the UK, the US, France and Poland having 55,000 casualties. The Germans suffered losses of around 20,000. Now the last few veterans are marking this milestone anniversary, recalling their harrowing experience.
If you feel the same way as I do, we are a family. We are a family because we come here to honor those who didn't make it, who fell in here on their road to Poland. Yes, they didn't make it, but I did.
80 years on, their sacrifices for the battles of Monte Cassino are not forgotten.
So numerous commemorations have been taking place. What you saw there was some of the veterans in their hundreds of years who were taking part in the Polish commemorations at the Polish War Cemetery. We're now here at the Commonwealth War Cemetery, and joining us is Alexander Marki from the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Just talk us through why this battle is so significant.
Of course. The Battle of Monte Cassino happened 80 years ago. It finished exactly 80 years ago between January and May 1944. And at the Commonwealth War Graves Commission this year, we are commemorating 80 years of the legacy of liberation. So for us, of course, we maintain this cemetery. There are over 4,000 Commonwealth casualties buried here, so for us it's so important to remember their
Alexander, when you're talking about how important it is, and yet when we speak to the families of the veterans, even the veterans themselves, when they're speaking with tears in their eyes about what they experienced here, there tends to be a sense of this is the battle that was forgotten. And of course D-Day happened just a few weeks later.
I think that historically, of course, the people who fought in Italy were nicknamed the D-Day Dodgers. And with the battles of D-Day, of course, people remember how important that was. But no less important was the sacrifice of the people buried here.
And so today, particularly special at the Commonwealth War Cemetery. Talk us through what we can expect. Of course, we've got all these soldiers here already. What can we expect to see?
Well, this morning we've got the British commemorative event, and this afternoon the New Zealand commemorative event. So for us, of course, this is a Commonwealth cemetery, so there are casualties from all across the Commonwealth, including Canada, New Zealand, the UK. And for us, it's really important to pass on that legacy of liberation. So part of the ceremony will be the Torch of Commemoration, which at the moment is touring the UK, and it's very much symbolic of that, passing on the memory of the veterans who fought here, and the memory, of course, of those who died here to the next generation. So for us, that's really important to keep the memories alive.
Alexander Markey, thank you so much. And that's exactly it, because this is arguably one of the final milestone anniversaries, the 80th anniversary. And when you see the last few veterans, they are 100 years old, they are frail, but they still continue to remember, and they want us to continue to remember, and that is exactly what people will be doing here at the Commonwealth War Cemetery in Monte Cassino.
Kasia, thank you.